Living with MS in Tenerife, and here we are in the Safari Centre, and we're on safari with Alan.
Morning, everyone.
Ah, cool. Where are we going to go? I think we just sit here.
Yeah, this is quite
Just
nice.
sit here and chat, shall we?
It's quite
Sit
nice
here
wee
and
sit.
chill. Oh, I've got to get up now.
Right,
Are you all right for getting up?
Yeah, no problem.
Oh,
I managed.
Jesus.
What were you walking?
I bet that bench is happy. There we go. So, ladles and jelly spoons, here we are. We're in the Safari Centre opposite the Hard Rock Cafe, not the Hard Rock Hotel. And obviously we're a bit early because there's nothing open and there's nobody around. But I'm with Alan. He contacted me and says, if you're going on one of the walks, let's go and get fit. And I thought he was going to be turned up like a jogger and all that. And he's just the same as me.
Yeah, correct.
Una Mines, good morning. How are you, all right? Una Mines saying hello.
Morning, Una.
We've got 6 people watching and 3 thumbs up already. I reckon the other 3 just haven't done it yet. And Mike Ayres, good morning, Tim and Alan. There you go.
Morning, Mike.
You're named. You met, who are you saying that you met?
Anne-Marie Elton and David Butler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I said I was going to call them and arrange a meetup, and I haven't done it yet. Roger Channing. Hello, Tim and friend. This is Alan.
Morning.
Sandra Fay, good morning to you both. Have a lovely weekend. Oh, it is a weekend, isn't it?
It is
I
a
keep
weekend,
forgetting it's
yeah.
the weekend.
It's a weekend.
So do you want to do, we'll go down here to the Vista Sur,
Just a tour, yeah.
and then we'll go along the beach.
On the front,
and
yeah.
then come back round.
Yeah, perfect.
That should be quite
Perfect.
nice. Roger saying hi, Alan, again.
Hi there. Morning.
Can you read without glasses?
Not that far.
Me neither, no, me neither. I'm usually pretty good. Let's turn you around. Show you where we are. Damien. Morning, Tim. On my way tomorrow. Damien's coming tomorrow.
Brilliant.
So let's show you where you are. This is the Hotel Cleopatra. It's just been done up, I believe.
Well, that's the Med Palace.
That's the Med Palace. Where's
Yeah.
the Cleopatra?
That's the Cleopatra.
Oh, there's
yeah.
the Cleopatra.
Yeah.
It's a good job I didn't park in the car park then. The park's over there. This is the Cleopatra, and this is the Med Palace. I've never seen inside there. Is it any good?
Yeah, we can walk round.
Yeah.
Can
We'll
walk
do it
round.
when we come back.
Yeah, we'll do it
when we come
We'll
back.
look when we come back. Yep, no, yeah, you need to walk round. Got a little gift for you, actually. So
Okay,
you can
cool.
come in and get back.
Cool. So here we are at the Safari Centre, and I met somebody yesterday called Catherine. Sorry. Hi, Catherine, if you're watching.
Morning.
It was nice to meet you yesterday, and you said, when's the sun coming out? And I thought, well, just for you, I'll do it today.
We had great weather since we got here, other than maybe Wednesday, Tuesday,
How long have you
Wednesday.
been here again? I mean, I
Since
know
a
we had a
week,
little
that's a
chat
week
before,
now.
but they'd
We've
like
been here
to
now
know.
a week. We
Okay.
arrived last Friday night,
Uh-huh.
so another week to go.
Another week to go.
Yeah.
2 weeks, posh, isn't he? Posh.
Yeah. This is one that's been deferred since 2020.
Oh, right.
This is our first trip since September 2019.
Weekly.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
So
Ian's on.
that's what I say about missing it. Morning, Ian.
Damien, 2 weeks. Tim, the weather's looking good for the next 2 weeks. It is. In fact, we have a weather system coming in to the north west of us, and it's an anticyclone, which means that it's dragging southerly wind up to us until it passes us. Then there'll be north, but it's going very slow.
Is that a good thing? A southerly wind?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it brings the warm air.
right.
When it's doing this and it comes from the north and it's
Yeah.
getting cool. That was the beginning of the week here, north wind. So Ken Alloway, Charlie's on. Mark Illing, good morning. Tony, good morning. Gary Homer, Roger Sandefray, Mike Ayres, Una Mines. Okay, we've done that now. We got 39 people watching, 16 thumbs up. Dave Wallace has come in. Gary Payne, good morning. If I don't say good morning to you straight away, it's because we're chit-chatting. So, what's the story, Alan? You're from, you did tell me and I forgot.
From a town called Cumbernauld, which is,
Cumbernauld.
if you know the geography of Scotland, there's like
The
Glasgow.
geography of Scotland is up there somewhere.
So Glasgow, Edinburgh still in that triangle, and Cumbernauld
Okay.
pretty much sits right in the middle of it.
Okay, cool.
So it's a new town. I'm not from Cumbernauld.
No.
We moved through there because my wife worked at the Royal Bank for years. Susan worked at the Royal Bank for years.
Okay.
And
So you're not really Scottish then?
I'm Scottish, but I'm from the Edinburgh side mostly.
Edinburgh, you mean?
Yeah, Edinburgh.
Edinburgh. That's what the Germans call it. Edinburgh. My dad was said, don't forget my dad. I've told the story before, I'll tell it again. My dad used to say, take us in a caravan, and we were up near Edinburgh, and we were staying at a 5-van night halt in Musselburgh.
Musselburgh, yeah, that's where I'm from.
Musselburgh, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so he stops the car and he asks this guy, "Can you tell me the name to Musselburgh?" He says, "Where have you come from?" He says, "I've come from Edinburgh." He said, "Well, you probably need Musselburgh then, don't you?"
Yeah, well, Musselburgh was my hometown. That's where I was born and brought up. So.
Okay, cool. Take my life in my hands. You got to do this.
Yeah.
I did it the wrong way, actually.
How long have you lived
Steve
here?
Moody, good morning.
Is Moira on, did you say? No.
Moira's on as well,
Moira,
obviously.
morning, Moira. Morning, Moira.
No, she's not on yet.
Oh, she's not?
No.
Moira lives
Well,
about 5
tell
minutes
Alan
away.
I used to stay in Westerwood.
Oh, that's where I live now, Westerwood.
He lives in Westerwood
Live
now,
in
look.
Westerwood now.
There you go, your buddies.
Right next to the golf course.
Is there a golf course in Westerwood?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
well, here we go. So let me turn you around. So we'll chat while you're seeing the sights of the Safari Centre and the Golden Mile, which is not really a mile, but there you go.
Feels
So-
like it when you're walking back.
So 2 years since you've been here, so
2
since
years
2019.
Yeah, 2019 since we've been here.
And
This is a deferred holiday from 2020.
uh-huh.
And we're back in September on this year's holiday, really. So,
Okay.
Back in September. So, this has been a long time coming, this holiday. As I said before, coming here for 20 years. I don't want to go anywhere else. Maybe 23, all in 23, 24 years to Tenerife. Not interested in going anywhere else. Susan's desperate to go to Dubai one time, and I'm just like, no, coming here.
I mean, Dubai is nice if you go shopping. That's great for shopping.
Yeah,
But it's too hot for Chris.
yeah.
I used to do a lot in Singapore and Malaysia and places like that, and that was too humid. So when we first came here 2012, I mean, we haven't been Tenerife's for years. And I just fell in love with the place.
Yeah, I just love the. I think this part of town here, obviously, is a different vibe from what you probably see now, Tim, because you live here.
I don't come down here really.
But because I was saying that to Susan, if you came and lived here, because I would love to come and live here, but just not got the bottle for it probably. But if I was to, if you were to come and live here, you wouldn't be able to live like a tourist lives. In
You
terms
would
of
for
your,
about a year, and then your money would run out.
then your money, aye. So I would love to be able to come in, but we'll see. My son keeps saying the house is his, so can't even sell that now. But
I tell my daughter I'm spending her inheritance as we speak.
Yeah.
So the son, I guess I could talk over that.
Oh right, yeah, sure.
Hutchie, hutchie, ha, ba dub dub, hutchie,
Got music on it.
ha, ba da ba da ba da ba da. It's all over the place, isn't it? Ha, ba da ba da ba dub dub dub. So let's sing. We were sailing along to Fanya Bay. That's how you remember to say Fanya Bay.
Fanya Bay.
It's like
Who was it?
Fanabe. Let's cross the road here.
Who was it? Somebody.
We're going to take our lives in our hands. I'm going to put you on the other side of me.
Okay.
So I can use my right hand now. There you go. Taking our lives in our hands. So we're going to go through a place called Vista Sur that you all know and love. If you don't know and love, here it is. He's going to be right here tomorrow, says Damien. That's going to go on Tenerife Uncovered.
What's that?
The guy skipping.
Oh, doing the skipping.
Ian Miller, need to go, guys. Get a rest. See you catch up.
Have a good
See
day,
you.
Ian. Thank you.
David Mulready's on.
Go through here.
Did I miss anybody? I missed loads of people. Designed by Seve. Ballesteros, eh?
It was, yeah.
Ah, good morning from Lillian. If anybody has sent, let me just do this. If anybody has sent a picture saying, I watched him, thank you very much for all the people who did. I've got those all saved. And if anybody wants to send them again today to me at timothydowd.com, just a little photo of yourself, not a photo, a little video on your phone saying, I watched him, then you can send it to me at timothydowd.com and I'll show them tonight. I got about 5 or 6 people who bit the bullet, or 5 or 6 videos. I think, Steve, you sent 2, did you? And 2 different ones. And I know that Roger sent it twice because he thought I hadn't got the first one, but I did. So if you want to do that, if you want to do yours now, Just look into the camera. No, we got this one. Look into this camera and say, I watched him.
I watched him.
That's perfect. That's all you got to do, ladles and jelly spoons. Now this place, this heladeria, this ice cream place is really cool because they used to have, I don't know whether they still got it. Let me show you. How they do, they got this machine here, right? So what you do is you go in here and you put your money in and then you pick what you want, the type of ice cream you want, and it prints you a ticket.
Right.
And all the tourists line up and don't know.
Yeah, of course.
Right? So basically, they're all lining up waiting for an ice cream, and then you walk up and say, "Can I just get to the machine, please?" You put your money in, get your ticket, and you're the next.
Yeah, yeah. We were here on. We've stopped here quite regularly actually. But we were here the other day, and but the first time I think we were pointing to the direction of the machine.
But you'd already queued up for ages.
We'd already queued up for 10 minutes, yeah. But we know now that's handy.
That's good. So straight to the machine, put the money in, get your ticket. And when they go, who's next? You say, I got a ticket, double whammy burger or whatever it is.
We ate in here the other night.
That's quite nice as well, but it's more expensive than, if you buy ice cream here, it's more expensive than buying ice cream there. Yeah. Even if it's the same shop.
We had dinner here one of the nights just during the week, was it Wednesday night maybe? And we used to, before all the safari centre, we've been coming before the safari centre was built in. And so this was the kind of strip of restaurants we came to at night. Wow. And that Barca was always a favourite. It's a really nice restaurant. If you like fish, especially, it's or La Barca, as they say in Catalonia.
Here we go. There's Las Vistas Beach. Can you hear the birds singing? La Barca, which is a ship. I thought it was El Barco, was a ship. We're going to go this way?
Oh yeah, good, sure.
So we're going to take you along with us. So what's your story again? You were telling me that during lockdown you...
Yeah, I lost my job. I was a regional sales manager. So I was covering Scotland and North England. I'll just say no more about that. No. And then, like everybody else, you know, had to work. My wife Susan took retirement for the bank a few years ago. And she now works at the Westerwood Hotel, which is anybody that knows round about that area, it's a... That's mainly for golfers, is it? Yeah, it's a Western Golf and Country Club. It's a Doubletree, Hilton. Oh, cool. Brand. So Susan was just rattling about the house and says, I'm just going to look for a little job. This was 8 or 9 years ago. And she's front of house assistant manager at the hotel. So she was working all the time, doing night shifts and stupid stuff, stupid hours, because it was open for key workers and stuff. And then I was obviously scrambling about, as I said, to get jobs that were just to keep. We were never destitute, but you know, you just got to keep money coming in. And you exactly. Keep turning it over. Exactly. But now I'm back working, doing the job that I was doing before, not with the same company, but a different company, working for a German manufacturer now. So. Do you know what they called, or do you don't say? A company called Nova Firm, UK. Okay. Okay. They manufacture garage doors. Ah, very nice. So it's all to like garage door specialists and home improvement companies, house building, a big volume house building back in the UK. It's to all these kind of people. So. We've got 68 people watching, 31 thumbs up. I don't normally do on a Friday, so maybe people have not logged on. I'm not logged on just yet. There we go. What's this place called? Oh, they've got nets around the pool now. Yeah, they'll be lifted. Oh, they take them off, do they? Yeah, take them off. Oh, this is just when nobody's here, right? Yeah, I think it's for these little apartments. I think they're part of the Vista Sewer apartments up here. Okay, cool. I haven't been down here for ages. And there's a little cafe in there now that brings runs. You see them around with beers and coffees and places around the pool. Oh, and there's Trends, I've heard of that. No, yeah. Friends, is it? Friends, yeah, that's a very popular place. It used to be called Surfers. Popular. Oh, no, Surfers next door, isn't it? Yeah. There it is, still there. Yeah, I think it's the same people, maybe that own it. Is it? I think so. Maybe I might be talking nonsense, but... Can Alan guess the weather just now in South Ayrshire? 7 or 8 degrees, overcast. With a threat of rain. We'll see. We'll see. The one thing, moving from, obviously coming from the east coast of Scotland and moving over to the west, you notice a marked difference in how wet it gets between the two. So you said you're over with family. How many of you over? We've all got. It's only me and Susan now. My son's 23. he stopped coming with us when he was about 16, 17. So he does his own thing now, obviously. But he's at home with the 2 dogs. We've got 2 Cocker Spaniels, so he's at home looking after them. But just me and Susan, we come here. Our friends, we've got another couple of friends in Cumbernauld who will they've been coming with us for a good few years now, 7 or 8 years. I think they're going to come with us in September.
Cool.
Yeah, but we still don't do very much, still walk about. I've never hired a car, never do anything like that, just walk about. And
hiring a car's not bad, but I recommend if you're not good at driving on the right to get an automatic.
Yeah. As I say, because I'm doing so many miles at home, the last thing I wanted to do on holiday was drive.
Exactly.
So doing 25, 30,000, 40,000 miles.
Especially if you fancy a beer, innit?
Yeah, of course.
Because you get to a nice place, you see a lovely bar, and then you can't drink.
Yeah, but then I've seen some of the places that you've done, some of the restaurants you've done. There's one, I'm sure you did one up near La Caleta. It's a way up. It's got a big deck. It looks like it's on the main road into La Caleta. You come before you start coming down the hill. It's such a lot of bikers maybe go up there. Yeah.
Ah, okay. No, that's up in Los Menores.
Right. Okay.
That's just past Adeje town, on the way up to the back road to the Teide.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
And it's an arepas bar.
Right. Okay.
And arepas are like burgers made out of rice flour.
Right. Okay.
They're really good.
Right.
South American delicacies.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
We've got a couple of questions. Let me just turn you around so you can see our mushies. There you go, there we are. So it's not too cold, but it's chucking it down in...
South Ayrshire.
Yeah. Pouring down. Tracy Addison's on. Hi, Tracy.
Morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Thought they were looking at me, then looking at the menu we were blocking.
That little beach bar back there is a cracking spot, but you can never get in.
Oh yeah, I used to magic there as well.
Right.
Okay, Tracy Addison's on. Morning, Tim. 2 days till I come to Tenerife. I was looking back at yesterday's live with Daniel, and you're asking when does he open. I think his opening times are on the website. So if you go to tenerifefirstexcursions.com, his opening times are there. And not only that, but you can actually book online, so you don't even actually have to go to the shop unless you want to smell them. There you go. What else we got? Oh, Joan Wilkinson, good morning from windy and damp Edinburgh. Tricia Slater's on, and Webby's on. Hey, Webby. I met some people yesterday after you'd been on. I don't know whether you were there. We're up in San Eugenio just before I finished, and they know you very well. You're well known, Webby. I have to get together and do that interview. So, let's get back to Alan, the star of the show today. This is the nice place. I can't wait till this opens. Have you seen it?
Well, I saw something on Night Strider saying that it might not. They should make a decision, either knock it down or open it. But it's been. I mean, the only difference I can see now is the crane's away.
Right.
The crane was there for. It never seemed to be doing it very much. Is it meant to be an arts centre or something like that? I mean, it looks fantastic. But.
I think Andrew did a drone thing over it as well, so you could see inside. It looked really nice. I did one was sticking my camera through the fence last year, and but I don't even know the story of this. It didn't have the right legal licenses or something.
I just know they've been building it for forever.
Yeah.
I did say to Susan, if the double rollover comes up, Euro Millions, we'll maybe buy it as a house. The only thing is, you've got a million people walking past you every day.
We've got to go this way.
Right, okay.
Because I'm a stickler.
Sure.
For not walking in the road. Unless you're taking your life in your hands, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Let's go and see if we can have a look at this. I think if we can...
Morning,
¿qué tal? Todo Adidas.
Sponsorship.
We're not that sporty though, are we?
Yeah. I used to be actually. I was involved in football in Scotland just until February. Gone. And
playing or
no, just coaching. No, just coaching. But I probably stayed on maybe 2 or 3 years too long at it because it's starting to take its toll. You know, on your joints and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, I was a weightlifter. I used to lift
Right.
kilos of liquid.
Right. Oh, yeah, I got you. Got you. I'm a bit slow in the uptake there.
So they've even put the art up. So
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it looks a fantastic building, but
It does, doesn't it?
yeah, it looks a really, really, really nice building. If I had a couple of restaurants there at night, you would sit up there all night.
You could. Should we? We'll nip down there and go back up the next one.
Yeah.
I'm taking my life in my hands going downstairs, I tell you. My knees aren't the best either, my left one. And my right hip's dodgy now. Let's just go left a little bit to walk around the front. I don't think you can get all the way. But we'll have a quick look. So when you started watching me through the Craicmaster, you said?
Started watching yourself, Tim. So the Craicmaster was the first one that probably came on, especially during the first lockdown. And then that leads to other, because you start watching on YouTube, you get other invites to things.
Exactly.
And then there was yourself, a bit of the Night Strider, and then Rick and Shelley, Kevin the Scotsman, sometimes Daniel, Craicmaster. Daniel used to do stuff on a Sunday morning.
Right, Sunday smoothies, yeah?
Yeah, Sunday smoothies. So yeah, that, and then now so I've kind of narrowed it down to, I'm not saying I've narrowed it down, I still watch clips of some of the others, but yourself, Rick and Shelley, and Kevin the Scotsman mostly. Maybe just, I don't know if it's timings or not, or when I'm sitting down to watch, but...
Moira is on now, and she's asking who's the guest.
Hi Moira, how are you?
Just in case, I won't do it justice, you introduce yourself.
Hi Moira, it's Alan Fraser from Cumbernauld, how are you? Hope it's not too wet back home.
So we'll get a wide shot of Alan now around the corner.
Oh, I don't want wide shots.
We'll give him, okay, just if you front onto the camera. There you go. This is Alan, and he contacted me and said, if you're doing a walk, Tim, I'm with you. So he said Friday's going to be good. This has been being built for ages and it's still not open.
Yeah. So
right down there, you could actually see Palmar.
Yeah.
And then this is all the Los Cristianos Bay. Oh God, Cumbernauld is pouring down, bet you're missing the rain.
Yeah, I'm missing it, yeah. Missing it badly. Now look at that there, what's not to like?
I know.
What's not to like?
So this is the view.
That's the Cleopatra Hotel there.
That's right, here we go.
So you come out the door and you've got, I mean, you walk left or right and you can walk for miles, and it's quite a nice walk, quite an easy walk. It's quite flat.
I did the whole maritime walkway. John Wright saying, I first started watching the Night Strider, then I got into the Craicmaster, and then I got into the Craicmaster, and yourself, Tim. John, thank you so much. I know I've been missing your questions. If you've asked something you need an answer for, ask it now. Oh, Roger's saying I booked Mount Tidy stargazing experience with Daniel for a 40th wedding anniversary on the 26th of May. Do you fancy stargazing, Alan?
Not for me, Tim, not for me, but I know my son and his girlfriend were here 2019, and they did a couple of things, and one of them was the stargazing, but I didn't think they had enough time to get it done. But they did. They went out whale watching and a couple of other excursions, and I'm saying they've done more in like 10 days than we've done in 20 years, to be honest.
So, how is the audio? I'd like to pride myself on having the best audio of all the Tenerife vloggers, because I've got these little mics here. Can't hear any wind because we've got the little dead kitten on, look. And they're very easy to put in. They're a bit more expensive than others, but buy once, buy cheap. Buy cheap, buy twice. Sounds very good, Roger. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And of course, we've got the best voices for it anyway. I've got like the deep resonance voice, and the Scottish accent is one of my favourite accents in the world. I don't know what accent I've got. What accent have I got, Alan?
I would say you're kind of Midlands, Birmingham, maybe, Tim, maybe, but
it's
maybe,
sort of mid-Atlantic, people say.
Aye, maybe, yeah.
I was actually born in Manchester.
Manchester.
In Salford. I don't remember it though, because I left there when I was 2.
We had an office in Manchester once, in the Ancoats.
It got stolen, did it?
Oh, it was certainly a bit rough, to be honest.
It's not rough if you live there.
No, it's not. It's like everywhere else.
I mean, it's like places like Glasgow. I wouldn't go. Sean Cartwright saying good morning. Hope you're well. Out in Tenerife on the 2nd of June, staying down by the Hard Rock in Las Americas. That's where we are. We're just around the corner from the Hard Rock in Las Americas. I was going to say Manchester. Okay, thanks. Rode Wireless. It's a Rode Wireless Go 2 because we've got 2 mics. 2 mics for 2 people. And it's a 100 yards or even more. No, 100 feet, sorry. I can go away from the camera before some scally nicks it. There you go. So we're coming up to...
This is the Sir Anthony, which is all part of the Mare Nostrum Resort.
Oh, this is the Sir Anthony?
Yeah.
There's another Sir Anthony up the hill in Los Cristianos. I thought people were saying about that.
Right.
You know, I don't know the names of hotels.
So the Med Palace, Sir Anthony and the Cleopatra are all the same group.
Okay.
The only one you can't really use, if you're staying in the Cleopatra or the Med Palace, you can't go to the Sir Anthony.
Oh no?
But if you're in the Sir Anthony, you can use the facilities everywhere else.
Okay.
We actually treated ourselves there a couple of years ago. But we just can't justify it. I mean, it's 3 or 4 grand, 4 or 5 grand for a week, 2 weeks, sorry, in there. And you just can't justify that. And I'd rather come for another weekend.
We used to stay in the Sheraton, Makaleta.
Was that the, no, is that the Ritz-Carlton? No, the Sheraton.
No, Sheraton is, it's, I think it's still owned by Marriott now. I think they're all owned by bloody Marriott now.
Right.
But we used to stay there, and I said I'd rather have 2 weeks of luxury.
Yeah.
But that's when I was earning a load of money.
Yeah. It's all relative, I suppose, to what you can afford, isn't it? That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
basically, if we, let me get on the other side here. You sit in the middle, because then we got the nice view.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you, what I always found, if I was earning 2 grand a month, I was spending 2 grand and 200.
Yeah.
And at the end, I was earning 10 grand a month, and I was spending 15.
Yeah.
You know, and hoping at the end of the year that the other money would come as a bonus.
Yeah, of course.
So you just...
It's not, I don't think you're any different for a lot of people, Tim. It's old. I used to be a big fan of Only Fools and Horses, and remember Del Boy's favourite saying was, just give me a penny more than I can spend.
Exactly.
You know, so...
Exactly, and saving it's not worth it. I've seen that. You got to datch it all out, as they say in German. Ausdatchen.
So how did you and Christine meet then, Tim? How did you...
How did we get here?
Yeah, well, how did you meet originally?
Oh, that's a good story. That is a good story. I'm going to turn around for that. I was a salesman in Wales.
Yeah.
And I got stopped by the police after a 5-a-side soccer match.
Right.
When I'd had a drink after.
Oh, okay.
And I was just over the limit, like 1 point over the limit. So I got banned. So I lost my sales job.
Jeez.
So I went to college to learn.
Right, do you want to keep going?
We go and then come back here afterwards. We'll come back here at the end.
Yeah.
So I lost my sales job, so I went to college to learn computers because my brother was earning a fortune in computers.
Yeah.
And at the end of the college year, or the end of the 2-year HND, it wasn't a degree. End of the HND, they said we got some money left over from another course that wasn't full to send people to Germany.
Brilliant.
So that's how I got to Germany. The college just sent me for free for 6 months.
Excellent.
It was a drinking holiday for me, working for Siemens.
Superb.
And at the end of the 6 months, they said, do you want a job? So I said, yeah, so I stayed. And Chris was working in the local music shop, supplying music supplies for the musicians.
Yeah.
And so I knew her from the Irish Harp, which is the local Irish bar in Germany, in Regensburg. And I'd found her because she went out with one of my mates, called Tim as well. But I said, oh, that's my wife. So I made a plan. I met a Canadian girl, blonde hair, blue eyes, buxom lass, and told Tim, my mate, don't touch her, she's mine.
Right.
And then Tim is like a red rag, you know, it's like a red rag to a bull, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So he dropped Chris and went after
the Canadian girl.
The Canadian girl. He ended up marrying her in the end.
Ah, very good.
But so it's a good ending it was then. I don't think they're together now. No,
So what part of Wales are you originally from then?
I was born in Manchester, but my mum's family were from Pwllheli.
Right, is that
which is it's North Wales, right on the heel, if you like, if you're looking at the thing. And my dad moved there in '77 because he'd had enough and of the Manchester scene.
Sure.
And said, do you want to come? I was 17. So he said, do you want to come? So I said, I'll come for the summer. He said, well, we're not going till November. So I said, oh, I'll come then for the winter, which was, you know, going to a holiday place in North Wales for the winter is the worst thing you can do.
Yeah.
But so I stayed there 10 years.
My sister lives in Caerphilly, which is South Wales, obviously.
I know Caerphilly, yeah, there's a castle there as well.
Yeah, it's lovely actually. But her husband, she graduated from Loughborough Uni in physical ed, and but her first teaching job was down in Haringey in London.
Okay.
So so she met, and obviously her husband was working in London as well at the time. He's Welsh, from a little village called, well, Bedwas and Caerphilly run out each other nowadays, don't they?
Bedwas?
Bedwas.
Bedwas, okay.
And so they lived in London. Their two daughters, two nieces, Laurie and Bethan, are both London as can be, but they obviously grew up and moved out, and my sister and her husband decided it was time to move back to South Wales, so they sold their big house in Cockfosters for ridiculous money, and moved into South Wales, into Caerphilly, and you know.
You can do that. You can move to Wales, but you can't move back to London.
Back to London, yeah. So we've been to Wales, and the company I was working with before lockdown, they were based in South Wales. They were based in Cwmbran.
Okay.
So we're down at Wales, regularly. All our hospitality for customers and stuff like that was done at the Principality.
Okay.
The rugby matches for the Six Nations and the autumn test. And
not the insurance office.
No, the insurance office, no.
That's why the man from the Principality says no. Well, here's the beginning of Las Americas surfing community.
Yeah.
Isn't there anybody out here today?
4 or 5 out, I think.
Well, there used to be a shack on the corner here that sold corn husks, grilled corn husks.
They did.
I think it was one of the few that didn't have licenses, and they had a crackdown not so long ago.
Oh, there was another little, just further along, Tim, where the path splits a little bit, so it goes onto railway sleepers, right out the edge. You just keep staying on the concrete path. And there was a little mojito bar there, and see about 3:30 till about 6, 7 o'clock.
With jazz on.
Totally rammed, yeah, and a bit of some laid back music.
Just around here.
Yeah, I said that. Little corn husk bar was about here somewhere, wasn't it? Just
just behind you, right on that corner
just
there.
Here. Yeah. Because there always used to be a beach hut here that was like the surf school.
A surf school, yeah, it's all gone.
They had a thing up as well.
So let's see if we can see La Gomera.
Just about.
Just about. It's very misty again, but it's a beautiful day today. What temperature do you think it is here?
Here at the moment?
Yeah.
22, 21, 22. 28 all day, every day.
Temperature in Tenerife at the moment right now is 20 degrees and 0 Fahrenheit. That's terrible.
Do you have time for a coffee, Tim? Or?
If you want. You want to stop for a coffee, girls?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to stop for a coffee. Coffee Annan. And we can read some of the people's what they've been saying. We've got 94 people still watching. I prefer a bit of shade if that's okay.
Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, we'll get the what background should we have? The pool.
The pool of the ocean. What do you think?
The pool, yeah, we'll have the pool. Okay. We've got to sit fairly close because the front camera's not that wide, and I can't read otherwise. There you go. So, there we go. So, let's see what people are saying.
I'm not sure if it's table or waiter service. So what do you want, Tim, anyway? What would you like?
We'll see if it's waiter service. We've got time, haven't we? We've got 5 minutes.
Time, yeah. Hola. Oh.
Buenos días, buenos días. Estamos live on YouTube. Para mí...
Can I have a... I'm going to try, can I have a leche?
Cortado leche.
Do you do tall one?
Big one.
Yeah, big one, leche.
Leche
I'll have
grande?
a cortado, and one cortado leche, one espresso.
Cortado leche.
Yeah, fine, and an espresso.
An espresso.
Perfect.
Ambos. Para him, ambos.
Para él.
Y para él.
Para usted.
¿Sabes carajillo?
Claro.
Cada-
Típico canario.
Sí.
Claro.
Carajillo con hielo.
Con hielo aparte.
Hielo aparte, sí.
¿Algo
The,
más?
Nada más.
the leches, because Andrew from Night Stride everywhere he went had a leche.
That's
And I
right,
thought,
leche grande.
Yeah, leche grande. So.
That'll give you big belly and big
Oh,
boobs.
right.
That's
Again.
that's gonna give you, that is a lot of sugar, that is.
Right.
There we go. More of the story, beer is good for you. Moral of the story, beer is good for you. There you go.
I do like beer, to be fair.
I can't drink it anymore. Since the 1st of May, I've given up beer. I can have the odd glass of wine, so that's 11 or 13.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, but I've lost a bit more weight.
You're looking
since I
well,
started.
you're looking well.
Yeah, I'm down from 118.7 kilos, which is
Yeah.
over 18 stone.
Yeah.
I'm down to 114 with all my clothes on the other day.
Right.
And I weighed myself yesterday, I'm 113.5, so
Brilliant.
I've lost a pound in a couple of days, which isn't too bad. So I still can't read this. Let's have a, I'm going to bring you close. What I'll do is I'll turn you around and give you the view of the bar, and then I'll read all of the things. Ray's on. Hello, Tim and followers. Hey, Ray, thank you for supporting the channel there. If you want to join Ray, you can go to the join button and read all about it before making your decision. Robert Masters retracted the message. I was just about to read that. Leche is very sweet. Cumbran, Caiphilia and Bedwas, all from 10 to 15 minutes from me, says Sean Cartwright. Eugene McGeever, smash the like button now, thank you. Robert Adams says, morning Tim from Cardiff. Hong Kong says, you can literally trace back your life-changing moment to a 0.1 alcohol limit. Exactly, exactly. Temperature we did. Sandra's on, watching from Carnarvon, Tim. Sandra.
Carnarvon.
My dad used to be the head custodian of Carnarvon Castle before he died. John Wright, we're coming back out in December, stay at the Andorra. We come last year, we stayed at the Pyramides. Would never go back there, it was full of Irish travellers. Well,
Is that not a big time? A lot of the Irish people come over on Christmas, January time.
really?
Yeah, I've heard that before. We've never been at that time of year, but yeah, I think there's quite a big influx come over at that time of year.
John, if you're not in with the Irish travellers, then you're probably out of the Irish travellers, isn't it? You either love them or hate them, I suppose. Morning, Tim. Have a good day as usual. Loving the live, Trevor says. William Townsley, morning, guys. From me and the wife. Hello, William's wife. Hello, Ken. You sound like a mank. Oh, we're back there now. From Manchester. I'm from Manchester, says Charlie. I met Charlie over the other side of the road here. Let's see, we're going back down. Have many businesses closed due to the pandemic over there? Yes, but a lot of them have started up again.
Yeah.
So there's not only that and the other. Do you want to get out the sun? Are you okay?
No, I'm fine here now.
You're fine, okay.
I'm speaking to the hotel staff. They're saying it's a bit quieter. Just you can tell with the hotel just when the sunbeds that are being used during the day. It is a little bit quieter, but they said over Easter it was absolutely rammed.
Yeah.
And I think once the school holidays start again, Tim, it'll just be. But I think this is not quite as busy as I've seen it, but it's up there with, you know, a lot of the restaurants we go to and stuff like that are always well subscribed. You know, there's a lot of people in them. So.
So John Wright's saying, what hotel are you in?
We're in the Cleopatra.
And were you involved in amateur or pro coaching?
I was the SPFL, so it was lower league stuff, Tim. So I was trying to think where I coached actually. I coached at quite a few clubs, Forfar, Brecon City for a short time. Then I just had 6 years at Alloa, and then I finished in the summer at Alloa and thought I'd retire, but got roped into doing some work at Queen of the South, who were in the Championship. But we just got the manager got sacked in February, so that was the time for me to say, that's it, you know, that's time to go. So it's all been lower league coaching really, but I've loved it. You loved every minute of it, but since I've left, I haven't missed a second, and you don't realise how much commitment you give it until you leave, because you were leaving the house at some of the journeys I was doing. I could be leaving the house at 6:30, 7 in the morning, and go straight to training on the way home, rather than go home and come back out again. Go straight to training, and then get home at 11 o'clock at night. That's on a Tuesday and a Thursday. And then your game on a Saturday, it doesn't matter if it's a home game or an away game, you're leaving the house at 10:30, 11, and you're getting home at 7 at night. That's what, you know.
So there's a lot of commitment.
And you're massive commitment. And the rewards for the goalkeeping coach are not the same as the rewards for everybody else. The goalkeeping coach comes just under the cleaner in terms of status.
A goalkeeping coach you were?
Yeah, a goalkeeping coach,
Like,
yeah.
stop that ball. Stop it again.
No, it's pretty much. I catch
ball,
this.
stop it.
There's only, they do try and overcomplicate it, but there's only so many ways you can catch a ball. But no, it's great fun.
Reading the field, I think, is the main thing.
There's a lot
It's not catching the ball,
of.
I'm not a footballer, I can imagine.
Technique is everything. Like all elite sports, technique is everything, and it gets you out of a lot of trouble. And you're just polishing. You know, when you're working part time, all you're doing is maintenance. You're not doing a lot of coaching. You're just doing maintenance,
That's
if
true.
you like. But I was fortunate to work with some really good lower league goalkeepers in Scotland. To be fair, so it was. But I loved it. But now it's gone. Not interested in going back. You never say never, do you? But I wouldn't go back now. So.
Okay. Robert's saying, sorry to delete the comment, spelt two words wrong. Spent 2 words wrong, and they spelt that one wrong. Queen of the South, my hometown team, just appointed Willie Gibson.
Yeah, Willie was the captain when I was there, and Willie took over as the management team I was involved with left. And he got off to a flyer actually. I think he went 4 or 5 games unbeaten when he first came in. But then he just fell a bit short in the last hurdle there. So Willie's a good guy actually. Probably the most consistent player on the team as well.
Okay, cool.
But he was a really good lad actually. So good luck to him. He's just got the job permanently yesterday. Announced him yesterday as being the permanent manager.
So you heard it here second. Alloway Ken says he used to stay in Westerwood at Morinafin. Okay, they're chatting amongst themselves. It's also good. I love the community here that you built, not us, that you built that.
That's right. He's a very good friend of mine.
Do you think that 6 drink rule in Mallorca and Ibiza will mean more people
Coming to Tenerife.
come to Tenerife on all-inclusive? I hope not.
No, I think somebody was saying it's just not, what do you call it, like clickbait headline, usual media scaremongering nonsense. But they're saying it because they're saying it's places in San Antonio and where a lot of the young team go.
Yeah.
But some of the places are saying in San Antonio there's not even any all-inclusive hotels here, so you never know what to believe there, to be honest.
I think that everybody's tightening the belts now after COVID. Everybody's tightening the belts. Everybody's rethinking what they're going to do. But like, if you're not full after 6 pints,
Yeah,
right,
yeah, I know.
then there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
You know.
To be honest, we only go bed and breakfast, Tim, at the Craicmaster, because there's so many places you can come out and eat, and you can go out and eat if you go over to the Safari Centre, to Bianco's or the Empire, you'll be 70, 80 euros. But you can walk along to San Telmo, or you can like that Palchoso, and it'll be 40 euros.
Okay, I'll put a link up here for Palchoso, the vlog that Rick and Shelley did, because that vlog made you go, right?
Yeah, highly recommended.
Okay.
Real authentic.
How many minutes are we in? 43 minutes in, okay.
Yeah, really authentic Canarian cuisine.
Oh, I nearly banned you there.
Thank you.
Pablo leche, espresso,
Thank you.
Hielo.
carajillo canario.
Con cualquier brandy?
Sí, con el Magno.
Magno.
Magno, special.
Gracias. Gracias. So this is a cafe solo, so an espresso, with a little bit of brandy in it. It's not a full shot, you know, like the things. It's just to give it a taste. And you have a little bit of sugar, which I shouldn't be drinking, but I'll only have half. There you go. And the way it works is you melt the sugar in the coffee. Let me just turn you around for this, so we'll show you how to do it. I hope I don't get it all over me. Okay. And then you take the coffee and you pour it all over the ice, like that.
All right. And what's this called?
This is the coffee and brandy is called carajillo.
Carajillo, yeah.
And then on ice is con hielo.
Con hielo.
Carajillo con hielo. And I used to have it in Ibiza when we used to go to Ibiza.
Right.
Oops. Lock the device. That's what I wanted to do. There you go. Turn your back. So I'm going to put the telephone over there again.
Because we sometimes have, sometimes finish our meals with, is it a barraquito? Barraquito?
Barraquito is
liqueur 40,
Canarian.
Yeah, is it? Right.
Yeah, it's
nice. I like that. I do like
It's a bit sweet for me. It's a barraquito is the liqueur 43,
Yeah.
43,
Yeah.
and a coffee, and cream, and lemon peel. I think that's the
Right.
thing, and a little bit of cinnamon. I think that's that. So it's
Yeah.
more of a sort of a very, very and lots of condensed milk.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
But this one is
Because we always look
pretty
at,
pure.
You can actually buy the liqueur 43 back home now, but from
Can you?
the airport, you think, oh, we'll buy that and we'll try and make, but you think it would never be the same.
But you got to get a tin of Nestle's
condensed milk.
Condensed milk.
But I think a lot of it's as well. Sometimes it's the ambience and the surroundings, Tim, rather than the cheers, Tim.
Biggers.
Been an absolute pleasure. Thanks very much. It's been a lot to do with the ambience and the surroundings and the, your holiday destination and stuff like that. I mean, you would never sit and have a coffee like this back home.
No.
Although I was I've got customers up in the very north of Scotland, up in Lossiemouth, and I was up there a week past Monday, and sitting. It was overcast, but we're sitting in this cafe. But I don't know if you know up that. There's a big RAF station up there, but the beaches are just phenomenal. For beach, they would compete against the best. And just we're sitting in this little cafe, but we were sheltered from the wind and just sat outside. But it was overcast. It was about 8 or 9 degrees.
Wow.
And just sat there having a cup. But because you were sheltered from the wind, it was quite pleasant.
It's never been 8 or 9 degrees here.
No.
I think 9's the lowest it's been.
Did you not go through a spell a couple of weeks? No, not even that long ago. The weather was pretty atrocious for.
Yeah, it was not the same as it usually is, and it's picking up now actually. So this is pretty normal now for this time of year, but we expect now in June, July, August, September, October, no rain at all.
Right.
On the coast, obviously on the
Right.
mountains we'll get some, as we won't have any water. But it's been pretty weird this year.
Yeah.
But we've been here, as I said, since 2014.
Right.
And one year's been great, one year's been sort of great, and then when you look back, it's all about the same.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
you wake up in the morning, you think, oh, it's a bit cloudy today, but then the sun comes out, or the
Yeah.
sun's out and then it gets cloudy, or it's like today, where I don't think anything's going to happen. There is a band of cloud coming from the south, from this anticyclone, but I don't think it'll reach us till the weekend. Oh, it is the weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, it
I
will be
keep forgetting
tomorrow,
what day it is, you know.
Will be tomorrow.
I keep thinking it's Thursday because I'm on a walk. I don't usually walk on a Friday, but I'm going to start walking Mondays as well now. So
Okay.
be warned, 5 walks a week.
Yeah. There's some days. I work from home because my office is down in Luton, and I sometimes have it on the background on my phone because I've got a little study at home, obviously.
So I
we're
go,
sitting
hello,
there.
Alan, look over it.
No, it'd be great. No, but this is for me. This is utopia. This is just say Tenerife has been. It just does wonders for us.
But I think
Absolutely.
that we as, I'm going to say Brits now, we're a bit hyper because we don't have the facility just to relax. It used to take me a week on holiday just to relax. That's why I say coming for a week was a waste of time for me.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It took me a week for me to sort of stop shallow breathing and learn how to deep breathe again.
Yeah.
Because that's really important, you know. In fact, I didn't realise how important deep breathing was until I realised that the chemistry of your body, you need the deep breathing oxygen to convert the carbon, which is then expelled through carbon dioxide,
Of course.
which loses weight. That's why you're lighter in the morning than you are in the evening, because you're expelling carbon.
We'll try that one.
Yeah, deep breathing.
This is the first year ever, Tim, and first year that I can think of coming here that I've not had my watch phone with me. And the difference is because Susan, would be going at the side, sitting at the side, and I'd answer it, or I would send an email, and it got to the stage where Susan's going, right, 45 minutes to an hour, go away and do what you've got to do, and then come back. Just go and sit in the foyer or wherever we were, just go. But even then, I was coming back. You know what it's like, you think something's going to be done, it's not been done, or I've maybe forgot something, which I do take personally if I do something wrong, to be fair. And that's maybe something I should let go at times.
Yeah.
and I'd come back, so she says, but you know, something's happened. I can tell something's happened because I'm in a full mood now. And especially when my son was younger, it, you know, it wasn't right. But this year, not but my work's phone with me. I don't think anybody at work has my personal number other than my online boss. And it's been a breath of fresh air.
They actually banned Germans from calling you when you're on holiday.
Right.
And they told you not to take your work with you. They said we'd rather you rest and recuperate and come back fresh than do a half job even, you know.
To be fair, this new business, this new company that I've started, we've been here since September. They are very much about the welfare of their staff. They're always, just before I left actually, there was to do this kind of, not a mini appraisal, it was a welfare questionnaire. How are you, what can we do for you, how's things at home, everything okay, you know, anything, you know, and it was just, and my boy, a lot of the time I'm out on the road, I was covering as far down as Scott's Corner across to
Tenerife.
No, Scott's Corner, San Eugenio. That'd be my ideal job. And I've seen all those house building getting done up towards Siam Mall. I thought, better go up there and leave my car. That's because need some garage doors. And I was a bit further south than that. Actually, I was down in South Yorkshire, West Yorkshire, South Yorkshire, just 2 weeks ago. But they've taken somebody else on now who's covering that area. So my area's a lot shorter. But I was leaving the house at 6, half 6, getting home at 7, 8. In fact, even from the washing machine, I'm home at 8 o'clock. Half an hour day, brilliant day. And but my boss knows when I'm out and about because we obviously send in a diary every week or every couple of weeks where you're going to be. And my boss will phone me at 7:15 because he's on the road at that time as well, doing something. How's it? What work today? What you doing? How's things? What about the football last night? What about this one? And we just blather for, you know, half an hour.
Cool.
Before those phones start ringing, you know. And so they are. It's a breath of fresh air actually, the way they look after you and the welfare. Even the managing director gets involved now and again, and he's like the group MD because there's 5 companies in the UK. And he's like the group, and even he, when you're down at the office, pulls you in. How's things? Everything okay? What can we do for you? So it's, for that point of view, it's been a breath of fresh air. And if I was to phone in and say everything okay, I wouldn't, you know, chastised would be the wrong word, but they would be saying, "What are you doing phoning in?" You know, put your phone off. No interest. We'll see you next week. So that's the way to go, you know. So yeah, brilliant. But this is just.
So you think you're in the zone now, ready for the second week?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Deep breath.
Yeah.
I tell you what, that does wonders.
But I've been in the zone since we got here. We got obviously I say to you about this passport thing.
Oh yeah, go on.
And well, I applied for the passport.
Can we walk?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, we got to pay.
La
cuenta, por favor.
Can I pay, senor? Thank you.
All right, there's some music playing, so I better talk over it. Muchas gracias, señor, señoras. Hasta la próxima.
Thank you.
Buen día.
Buen día. I forgot my hat. He olvidado mi sombrero. Casi un regalo para ti. Hasta luego. So which is the easiest way? That way and back or down?
We can go this way
and
round.
round.
We can go through the mall,
Yeah,
or we can go round and up the
53
street.
minutes, so we'll go through the mall.
Go through the mall. So yeah, so I applied for my passport just after Christmas. New passport.
Oh, this one?
This way, yeah.
Okay.
Just after Christmas. Didn't really hear any very much, but at the time you're thinking, that's fine. And then I got a text message. It was about 2 weeks into the new year. Actually,
2 seconds, 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Roger, this is the table we met at. Roger Channing, first we met here.
Right.
Sorry, go ahead.
It's okay. And yeah, so I phoned up, find out where my, any updates. And they said, oh, your application's been sent to Belfast for processing. I said, so how do I get in touch with them? Well, you don't, you have to write to them or you email them.
Oh my God.
So I emailed, said, looking for an update. came back and said, we'll have your passport to you by the 18th of May.
Uh-huh.
And I went back and went, well, that's not any good because I fly on the 29th of April. So that was fine. I got an email back saying, we'll put a note in your file when you're flying, blah, blah, blah. We're confident we'll get your passport back to you. So I left it for weeks again. And then I emailed again, looking for an update on my passport. We are now quoting 10 to 12 weeks on passport renewals, that was it.
Oh my God.
And I says, yeah, but I've got 2 different dates from you already, and one saying that you're going to get my passport to me before. So this dragged on and on. I've got all the email trails here, actually, Tim, I could show you them, but I'll just bore you to death with it. But last Monday I was sitting up in Lossiemouth, a week past Monday, sorry. And we've never had a passport at this time, and I'm flying on the Friday.
Are we going to lose signal in here? Probably not. If we lose signal, we'll come back.
So the passport, so a week past Monday, I'm sitting up in Lossiemouth with a customer. It's about 4 in the afternoon, and my personal phone went, but it was a no number.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Follow you on the YouTube.
Cool. Hang on, let me see. What's your names?
Terry and Caroline.
This is Terry, and this is Carolyn. Do I get it right way around?
Yeah.
Are you together? Get close then. How long have you been on the island?
We got here yesterday.
Cool, dude. And you came to see me?
Especially
Straight
to
away.
see you, yeah.
You were watching me this morning, and you said, I will find out where he is, and we're going to stalk him.
Walk down and meet him.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Yeah, and you.
Are you going to walk with us, or?
No, we're just going to go for some break, but I want to say thanks for all the information you posted.
You're very welcome.
Correct.
You're very
We're
welcome.
all in touch, and it was
100%.
it was dead useful.
Thank you so much. It's always nice to meet people like yourselves.
How's Christina?
Same shit, different day, she says. But she's fine.
Me and Christina, she had the same birthday.
Yeah?
I remember during the pandemic.
8th of July.
8th of July, yeah. It was a birthday, and I sent her good wishes.
You did? Cool.
So, for the coming 8th of July, send good wishes.
I definitely will.
Christina.
Okay.
Cheers, Tim.
See ya.
Lovely to meet you.
Bye-bye. Nice
Have
to
a
meet you
good day.
too. Ta.
Cheers, man. So it went on and on. So anyway, last Monday afternoon, I got a phone call, and it was the passport office from Belfast, saying your passport's ready, all your checks are done. Bear in mind, I've umpteen emails back and forth. Checks are done, we're going to post it out, but it may take 10 days.
Oh.
And I went, but you know for it says in the file I'm flying on the 29th. And she goes, well, that's why we're phoning. If you pay another £100, you'll have it this week.
Oh, no.
So just, you know, it was a no-brainer, wasn't it? It was worth £100.
Definitely.
So the following morning on the Tuesday, they phoned me again, gave them £92 actually, not 100. Gave them the £92 over the phone, obviously, with my card. And they said, right, we'll send it's 48-hour delivery, but it may not be 48 hours. I said, what's it going to be? I said, it might be before 1:30 on Friday. I said, well, the flight's at 3. I said, so that's far too late to leave it. And then they says, well, we can...
You'd already paid the money by this time?
Yeah. We can send it over to Glasgow, the paperwork, and you can pick it up at the Glasgow office, which is like 20 minutes away.
Oh,
I said,
right.
could you not have done that 2 months ago?
Exactly.
So I feel it was a wee bit legalised extortion, if you want the honest truth.
Exactly.
And now when you open, go on Facebook and social media and all the new media headlines is the shambles that's happening at the passport office, and families getting turned away at airports and.
That is terrible.
You get the self-righteous brigade that are saying, well, you
Are we going to go up the steps or the...
steps?
We're going to go up the steps. Here we go. And Smiler from New Zealand's watching.
So anyway, that's that. That was the passport saga. But I'm here now. Got on the plane. Once I get through security at the airport in Glasgow, that's me. My holiday started.
All right.
And to be fair, it was quite busy at Tenerife, but half an hour, 35 minutes maybe.
That wasn't too bad.
Getting through. Asked if we were vaccinated. Susan went to pull out all the documentation. Went, no, it's okay. There you go. Right, okay.
You know, once you've registered, it's all right. They don't have to check anymore. They're just doing spot checks to make sure the registration process works.
It's up to date.
So it doesn't matter whether you get
So there's
pulled aside or not.
no locator forms or anything like that now, Tim, which is
No.
a massive help as well.
That's true. Right.
So
59 minutes. We're nearly done.
We'll just come down round to the hotel, Tim, and I'll go up, run up the stairs and get a
Okay.
little gift for you.
Should we do this online or offline?
You can film inside the hotel, Tim, but
I'm not allowed to film in the hotel?
I don't know if you are or not.
I don't think so, no.
No. You can walk down the side, down the lane
Okay.
that will go down, and round the front. You'll be able to film down there, no problem.
Well, we'll just do a little holiday video, aren't we?
Right. Yeah, exactly. We were in here last night and the night before. There's a guy on there. He does like so. Last night he was Tom Jones. The
Okay.
night before he was Elvis. But he's typical.
Was it comedy Elvis?
Yeah, holiday party. Yeah, he's a bit of a caricature of the. Like I think tonight he might be Freddie Mercury or something like that. But he does say like last night he says special guest tomorrow night, Elton John for example. He says, but I must warn you, Elton does look a lot like Tom Jones. But he's very good. He's actually really, really good. And the place is packed out.
I think the entertainers here are doing a fantastic job, and they've had it bad for the
of course.
the entertainers that have survived through spitting and sheer determination. I tell you.
Well, that when Rick and Shelley doing the shows on a Sunday and Wind Down Wednesday and just doing another one on a Friday. But
He doesn't do Friday anymore, though.
Probably elevated Shelley.
Yeah.
You know, because she's an absolute stand. I think she's magnificent, actually, to be honest.
Well, they're a team. They're definitely a team.
Oh, Rick and Shelley, yeah, definitely. I love Rick to bits, actually. He's really good. I meet him, hopefully meet him on Sunday.
Okay.
I don't know if Dick Rapper's making an appearance or not, but hope to meet him on Sunday.
Are they doing a gig on Sunday at
The Galway Girl, yeah.
Oh, the Galway gig. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. They're not doing a special.
No,
Sometimes
I
they
think
do a
that-
dinner dance or something, don't
Because
they?
they put us on the put us onto that ABC app, lets you know when all the
Okay,
acts
yeah,
and, what's on at the entertainment world. So
So we're going into the Cleopatra Palace, or as I used to say as a kid, Cleopatra.
actually, when I was speaking to Shelley the other night, she says, "Where are you staying?" We're just because we're just in the corner bar at La Paz Strip. So we're just over the road at Cleopatra, and she went, "Oh, posh." And I went, honestly, it is not a posh hotel. Maybe it was back in the day, but it certainly isn't now. It's a bit quieter just now because there's no kids here at the moment because there's no school holidays. But when we first started coming here, so there's 3 blocks. So there's this one here, that one at the front, and one on the other side. But they all had their own receptions. So it's all called the Cleopatra Palace now, but this was the Marco Antonio. The Cleopatra was at the front, and I think it was a Julio Cesar
Okay.
at the other side, but they all had their own
But
receptions.
they all call it the Cleopatra.
Yeah,
then,
so it's now just the Cleopatra. Everything's been, over the years we've been coming to, and I'm not knocking the place because I love it here, but you can see layers of cost have come out every time you come over. So one of the big ones was the reception was moved to the front, so there's no receptions in these buildings now.
Okay. So they're just cutting corners now. It's like your chocolate bars get smaller every year.
Yeah, aye. But as I say, the place is spotless, staff are first class, and the location, Tim.
Yeah, I mean, it is perfect. I mean, this is probably one that my sister would like if she was coming this far out.
Yeah.
But she wants to stay in Costa Decky.
You said they were coming out yesterday. You can walk along here, I'll show you the...
End of September, beginning of October.
Yeah, I think we're out 11th of September, I think.
Oh, 11th. I'm my birthday on the 12th.
See the pool area from here.
He's probably taking me around the corner here to kill me. I knew I'd get him. Oh, this looks good. I've never been here.
That's what I'm saying, there's plenty of parking spaces here. Park in here.
I know. Oh, that's nice.
So you can have
Beautiful.
breakfast outside, you can have breakfast inside.
We eat every meal outside unless it's blowing a gale.
And that's our see the one with the orange t-shirt hanging getting dried at the top there. That's our
okay.
veranda there. So on that,
Right on the
these
top?
Yeah, on the top verandas you have your own sun loungers, you have a little plunge pool, you have a shower, table and chairs. Although when I was younger, when we were younger, so when my son was younger, we were down at the pool every day. And we never always used to come to these rooms. We used to go, it was kind of, I'm not saying standard rooms, but you know what I mean. And then we've got one of these rooms one day, and we've been going there ever since because they can be a wee bit strict with the towels here, you know, because you get people that are doing it at 8 o'clock in the morning. and the guy will come round and lift them.
Putting your towels out?
Yeah.
Oh, you like Germans or what?
Yeah, I know. Well, there's not
We
many
got to do
Germans
something
in
for
here.
Tenerife Uncovered. Do you remember? You know him?
I don't know. I see he gets a bit of. Does he?
He's a bit of a satirist.
Oh, right. Is that what he does?
He's
Right,
a satirist, and I didn't like him at first because I thought he was just nicking our stuff
Right.
to diss us. But I realise now that it's quite intelligent what he does.
I seen
He does 60-second clips, which is allowed to do according to YouTube.
Dan and was it Dan and John maybe last week? Dan and the Craicmaster and Dan and John were I don't know if they were playing him at his own game or not, but they were saying, well, I love the stuff that you do, it's funny, and it's this, that, right.
I got a Darren John off the charts bandana on my hat. Look,
Oh, right.
gave it to us when he was over. Well, there's a long one. Louis Penman Hill, Tim, did you know the unvaccinated and unboosted can't go till May 31st now? Not May 15th. I am unjabbed now from Ireland. I can visit. It's mad. Ha ha ha. I think what it is, it's nothing to do with a bit between Ireland and UK. It's to do with non-EU and EU.
Yeah.
So if you're non-EU, that's like places like, I don't know, India and Uganda and South America and all that. So it's nothing really to do with the difference between UK and Ireland. I know like a lot of people like to think it, but it's a blanket rule. Here we go. See if we get caught.
When you come, I'll just nip up the stairs, Tim, but if you walk up there, you'll see that pool area.
Okay.
That again. I'll be 2 minutes, Tim.
Morning.
You well?
How are you doing?
I'm good. Good. You well?
Right.
So here we go. Now he doesn't know, but he's got his microphone on. And we can still hear him. I can't hear him, but you can. What's he saying about me? This looks lovely. Beautiful. And look at the view. We're going to find a table and sit. Beautiful hotel. Let me see what you guys are saying. 109 people watching. We're nearly finished. Hope Alan doesn't go to the toilet. You won't be able to hear him now, he's out of sight. What's the weather like in Tenerife today, Tim? Says Louis Pennon. It's probably 23 in the shade. A lot hotter in the sun. Blue skies, no wind. Looks nice in there, says Moira. Did you know that? Oh, we've done the unvaccinated thing. I think Tenerife Uncovered will be watching the channel now. And Smiler's on. I would have kittens waiting for the passport, me too. No need for that, Michael. Oh, what happened? Can't be asked listening to others. There you go. Michael Insta seat. Tim isn't listening. Looks such a beautiful morning there, raining here in Westcork. There he is.
Tim, this is just a wee for tonight on balcony
wow.
banter or Freaky Friday, sorry. I know he's like a wee glassy red.
Oh, very nice. I'm allowed red wine. We're going to have to finish it up.
Yeah, perfect.
So
Brilliant.
let's, I'll come over there so we get a nice little background. Let's do this. Oh, somebody's doing a long one there. I'm hoping to take my son to Fuerteventura a couple of weeks. The problem is I can't afford to take him in the school holidays. Might be a week late. Can't you do homeschooling in the UK these days? Really enjoyed the walk and the chat? Okay, everybody's sort of like winding down now. 104 people still watching. you know anything about the fire in the Volcano Hotel? Yeah, I was in touch with people that are staying there, Anne-Marie and David.
Yeah.
And they said they were taken to another hotel, Bitacora, given free drinks and then let back in. So it started in the spa.
In the spa, I believe.
In the spa, yeah. So it's nobody hurt and only minimal damage, I believe. Bye, Tim. Okay, people are saying bye now, so we're
Bye,
going to say
everyone.
ta-ra.
Thank you. Thank you
I'd
for your
like to
time.
thank each and every one of you for joining us today on the walk, as I'm going to start walking more, so get ready for Monday to Friday. Obviously, if there's some sort of doctor's appointment or if something happens that I stay up late editing videos and don't get up, then it may not be, but I'm trying to do more now. I got to lose 5 kilos by October.
Likewise.
And I think this isn't going to help, but that's fine. I'd like to thank Alan for joining me today.
Oh, brilliant, Tim. I loved every second of
And
it.
give
It's a
my love to Sue.
great pleasure to meet you as well, Tim.
And thank you very much for the Vino Tinto. And we're going to see you on Freaky Friday tonight, where I'm going to show a couple of videos of you guys saying, I watched him. If you want to send it, you're still not too late. Go, just turn your phone round to your face and say, I watched him. Look in the camera, don't forget. And then send it to me by email at me@timothydowd.com. And I'll try and get everybody in there doing it. And you're also going to see, if you all remember Sub, who was in the Park Santiago, and he did a curry for me. Remember that one?
Yeah.
He's in the Maldives at the moment, and I've asked him to send me a couple of snips.
Oh, yes,
so he's been sending me little snips of where he is,
right.
Pictures and videos. So I'm going to put that together. I'll show you a couple of those tonight, but I'm actually going to, when he's finished, I'm going to do a whole thing of Sub's Maldives holiday as if I was there. I might even put myself in the corner somewhere.
Brilliant.
So, it's Tim and Alan for Living with MS in Tenerife. Christina sends the love. And we'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. No, I'll see you tonight. But we'll see you on the walks on Monday. And see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you.